Welcome back to Veil of Death MTG. With Pride Month behind us, let us get back to some regular cEDH. And with that, I do want to welcome back also the 802 cEDH boys. Now, I don't want to keep you guys waiting too long, so let's see what everyone brought to the table. Starting with Woody on Heliod, that's bad behavior. Randy on Kinnan, Bambi in cEDH. Jetbread on ROG Silas, that I think I'm gonna be sick. And me playing in my graveyard again on Teval, Curse of Druids. Well, we had a very funny joke before I hit the record button, so I'm just gonna say it again. We had a very funny opening hand, because I'm keeping a 4, Randy's keeping a 6, Woods is keeping a 7, so is Jet. And we said, it sounds like a phone number. Call 855-4677 and get your mulligans in right here, right now. And with that message, do we have any pre-games?
Nothing from me.
None here.
Good here.
Alright, good luck, have fun. I will draw for turn. I will play this Misty Rainforest. I will go fetch Underground Sea, and I will just shortcut and play the Soul Ring if I can.
Yep.
And then I will pass.
Alright, draw. Do a Rejuvenating Springs. I will tap it for a Delighted Halfling. I'll pass the turn.
Untap up to draw. Misty Rainforest. I'm going to crack that for a Tundra and use it to cast a Mana Ball.
Alright. Draw. Do an Underground Sea. Tap that for an Imperial Seal. Go down to 38. Go find a card. I can shortcut. Cast a Paradise Mantle. I'd like to cast an LED. I will pass.
Yay, until upkeep, draw a card. It's not a land, pass the turn.
A little Delta fetch. I will tap the Tropical Island and Rejuvenating Springs. Cast a Kinnan. Pass the turn.
Drop turn. Spire of Industry is land for turn. Tap the Tundra for a white and cast an Esper Sentinel. I'll say go.
Right here.
We'll draw. Didn't see that coming. We'll fix my mistake. We'll cast Roger. Move to equip Roger with the mantle. I will just pass the turn.
End of your turn. Not paying for Fish Stick. I'll cast Dark Ritual.
Draw.
Yep.
5 mana, I will attempt to commit Seppuku by casting Ad Nauseam.
I'm gonna Force of Will and I'll pitch Mental Misstep.
Esper trigger.
I'm not gonna pay.
Ad Nauseam in the bin.
Yay!
I'll untap, upkeep, draw from my Saturn. Oh, it's a land!
Nice.
Rejuvenating Springs. Delighted Halfling. 1 card left in hand, pass turn.
Tap upkeep, draw. Let's play this Waterlogged Grove. Elvish Mystic. I'll say go.
Draw. Play an Ancient Tomb as land for turn. Take 1 off the Spire and 2 off the Ancient Tomb. Cast Heliod. I'll pay 2 life and tap the Mana Ball to flip Heliod. With that, I'll say go.
Tick tock. Draw. Tap Roger for a red. Yeah, we'll just cast a monkey. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just have to pass.
End of your turn. Paying for Esper Sentinel specifically. I will cast this Tainted Pact as my final card in my hand. Cool. Let's see what we can not get. Orcish Bowmaster. I will stop by Orcish Bowmaster.
Yikes.
Untap, upkeep, draw for turn. Oh my god. I will shock myself, because another land. I'll leave a colorless opened. I'll cast my Commander Teval. That cannot be countered. And then I will cast this Orcish Bowmaster with the other mana. I will shoot Monkey.
Give you a swat and point it back at your bowmaster.
Esper trigger.
Pay for the Esper.
You know we could have worked together, Jet, here. We would have stopped Heliod.
That's all good.
Well, my OBM dies. I have a 1/1 army that is sad because it will never grow again. Pass the turn.
Alright. Draw for turn. Cast this Seedborn Muse.
Oof.
Pass the turn.
Alright. Untap. Take 1 off the Mana Vault. Draw for turn. 8 cards in hand. I'm going to move to cleanup.
Before you do, I'll just put a Kinnan activation on the stack and see what we get. That's cool with everybody. Take a life. I'm gonna get a very, very sad Llanowar elf.
Meaning
Love to see it.
Good on.
An angry
Good on
Llanowar
her.
elf.
It's angry. It's very angry. That's all I got.
I will discard an Echo of Aeons.
I'll draw.
Randy's like our round tap.
Probably just should have let the monkey die. Tap the Watery Grave for 1, and I'll cast a Vexing Bauble.
Esper trigger.
Pay for the Esper with that.
If I have a response, I'm going to pay a life, go to 32, make a
Yep.
blue. I'll cast Vision Schemes.
What the hell does that do?
Don't ask
Each
me.
player draws 2 cards.
Yep.
So now I'm getting reduced by 7. I would like to flash out an Arcane Signet.
I will respond to the Arcane Signet. I will attempt to Deadly Rollick Heliod.
I would like to respond to that. On top of the Deadly Relic, I'd like to flash out a Sonic Screwdriver.
Sure.
I would like to tap for blue. I would like to flash out a Hullbreaker Horror.
Oh my dear God.
I will respond. I'd like to spin Kinnan. We'll just put out our own Hullbreaker Horror.
Wow.
Now cast the spell so you can bounce it back to his hand.
That would be perfect, wouldn't it?
Hullbreaker good.
Yeah.
Cast a Fierce Guardianship, targeting the Deadly Rollick, Hullbreaker trigger. I will target the Sonic Screwdriver.
Sure.
Arcane Signet on the stack.
Yep.
Flash in a Sonic Screwdriver. Trigger, target Randy's Hullbreaker. Just to be
Yep.
safe. Tap for a blue. Cast Echo of Aeons. Hullbreaker trigger. I would like to target Mana Vault. Still with Echo of Aeons on the stack, I would like to cast the Mana Vault, targeting the Arcane Signet. Demonstrate a loop of making infinite colored mana.
Yep.
Still with Echo of Aeons on the stack, I would like to Enlighten Tutor, Vexing Bauble back to your hand, Jet. I'm going to put a Chromatic Orrery on top of my deck. Since I have infinite colored mana, what I will do is I will flash out a Words of Wisdom. Flash out Chromatic Orrery.
Also, there are a couple of Hullbreaker Horror triggers there that we keep ignoring.
Oh, true. I missed the last one. I'll bounce the Seaborn Muse. Chromatic is good. What I'd like to do is flash out a Soul Ring. And what I can do now is bounce the Chromatic Orrery back and forth and draw my deck. I can then either win through Blind Obedience, Extort loops, or Glaring Fleshraker, or Aetherflux.
I am fine by passing and conceding here.
Sounds good.
Good game.
Yeah, I got
GGs.
nothing.
Yeah.
Nice
This
win.
is the free cards you gave me. A Mystic Remora, a Carpet of Flowers, and a Fastest Oracle. So if my Admirals had resolved after 10 cards, I would have had the combo in hand.
Yep.
Very
Yep.
nice. Very nice.
We're playing
Which means-
Turbo Azorius.
Turbo Azorius is the new 2025 meta, but we will
Right.
get to do a game 2.